right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
At the Ravens 30-yard line.
Mahomes back. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is going to have a Chiefs first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
Yellow!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Yellow!
Play action here. Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 25.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now it is first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Ravens 15.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going, and he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Now it's Jackson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So It's going to bring up 4th down. Now, Jackson. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
At the 47-yard line.
Yellow.
Here we go. One final play. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for a
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me,
It's a gain of
I don't
6.
even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Jonathan Bernard in for the stop.
A gain of 2.
Here's third
Brings
and
up
7.
third and 7.
Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get an even 20 on that one. First
It's a
down,
gain of
Baltimore.
20. And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 20. And the
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Quick, ready?
Run play. This is Hill.
Justice Hill.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Jackson now. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of
First
play.
and goal, Baltimore.
Nothing is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's a run. They'll get a yard or two to the 8.
Justice Hill.
Second and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 2.
Here now,
Brings up
second down
second
and goal. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards.
And after putting
Brings up
together what's been a
third
long
and
and
goal.
methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they get it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Derrick
Baltimore.
Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2.
They'll let Henry try to run for it. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as My guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
It's 4th down.
We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
37.
A big play for Minnesota. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage,
it's
too.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Vikings 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 6 brings
So
up
now a
2nd
timeout for the
and goal
Vikings. That
at
is
the
their
6-yard
first,
line.
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Up the middle. Here's Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Conversion.
And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Back to throw. Jackson on the run to the right. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
Here's a 3rd down and
It's a
4.
gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. A gain there of 20. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it! To the goal line and in! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that one incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time.
Incomplete.
It's 2nd
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10. A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a game.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Running is Jones. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll run it here with Jones.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it'll be Jones.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Makes the score.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Let's
off.
get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
going to motion the tight end over here. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
Ball
and
on the
8.
30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success.
He gets free. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Coverage by Terry on
2nd and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go with Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. The tackle by Jack Campbell.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Play action. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get set, get set. Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San
From the
Francisco.
shotgun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come up with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Eddie Pinheiro set
So
to
now,
kick
after
off.
the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Shell. Shell. Get up. Set.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
180. Turbo's up.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings
Play
up
7 of the
3rd
drive
and
coming
goal.
up, and it's 3rd and goal. One final throw before the break. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Niners first down.
A gain of 12.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the 49ers.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and he sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down
by Alfred Collins. A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 4 brings up
So,
third
3
and
quarters
11.
now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
49ers.
What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Niners 21, Lions 14.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it
set
away.
to kick off.
From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
St. Brown.
2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the
Out of the
44-yard
shotgun,
line.
it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
A gain of 6.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the